Since the beginning of time, we've wondered if these 2020 KTM two-stroke TPI bikes would start without a battery, or a dead battery. They took the kickstart from us, and the question is, can we even bump start the suckers? Well, we're gonna answer that question today. I'm Kyle Brotherson, this is Dirt Bike Channel, stick around. Hey, before we get too far into the video, see these bikes? I'm giving all 3 of these bikes away in June. Go to my website, dirtbikechannel.com right now to get entered to win. You can pick up a shirt, hat, hoodies, all kinds of cool stuff. And these 3 bikes are all going to be given away to someone just like you. Head to my website right now. Okay, let's check out the video. Okay, so this is a 2020 KTM 300 XC-W TPI, and we're gonna come unhook the battery. Konnor, bring it in closer here so we can see. As you can see, I've got the battery terminal unhooked off of the XC-W, 2020 XC-W, and I've got the battery unhooked off of the 250 XC. So both of them are 2020 models. We've got the 250 XC here. We've got the 300 XC-W over here. So I've got the battery completely unhooked. There's nothing here. I hit the starter button, nothing happens. I'm gonna see if I can bump start this guy. Well, that didn't work. Battery completely unhooked. Okay, I had no idea how much of a workout this was going to be. All right, I've done this a lot of times. Oh my gosh. So you can see on the 2020 300 XC-W, it will fire for just a second, but it will not stay running no matter how much I do it. Okay, so now you can see XC bike, completely battery unhooked. I hit the starter, there's nothing. I'm gonna go take it up the road and see if I can bump start this one. Okay, now that I'm winded, I'm gonna try the XC and see if this bike will bump start with battery unhooked. Come show this, Konnor. So as you can see, the battery is unhooked and we are still running. So, sorry, I'm winded. So what do we learn from this? We learned that these XC bikes can run and start with the battery completely dead or even unhooked. That's because they have a capacitor in them that basically evens out the charge. I'm not an electrician, but these bikes will run because they have a capacitor. The XC-W bikes over there, like that bike, it does not have a capacitor in it, and so it won't run. Let's see if we can put a capacitor in the XC-W to make that one start without a battery. Okay, so now we've installed Tokyo Off-Road's BLS capacitor here that will make this XC-W run. In order to simulate a complete dead battery, I've removed the battery completely. You can see my battery is right there, sweet anti-gravity battery, and I've just hooked up my ground to the BLS capacitor and my other components to the BLS capacitor here with nuts. So there's a few different ways you could install this, but I've just kind of got my capacitor hooked back here in my air box. You could take off this piece and hook it back to the subframe, but this was just really easy to hook it up there with a zip tie. And we'll see if we can bump start the bike now. Okay, now for the battery completely out and the BLS starter system. So as you can see, once you install the BLS starter system, come here, Konnor, let's show that there's no battery in this bike. It's so cold, I gotta keep it running. There's no battery in the bike. It's just wired together. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I did a lot of pushing. But it started on the first push here. Once we have the BLS starting system installed, there's no battery in the bike, but now we can bump start it. So this is a solution, maybe insurance for you guys out there that have a 2020 bike or a 2019 TPI bike, and you're worried about, is it gonna start with no battery? The XC-Ws do not start stock. You have to install a capacitor. The XC bikes, they will start stock even with a dead battery. So there you have it. With these 2020 TPI bikes, the XC bike will actually bump start stock, even if the battery, if you've taken the ground off the battery. On the XC-W bikes, you're gonna have to work a little bit harder. You can get one of these BLS starting kits from Tokyo Off-Road. There should be a link down in the description. And that'll make the XC-W start for you if on a dead battery, even bump starting it. For those of you guys lucky enough to have a kickstart bike, he sells this pre-charge harness which runs off of a 9-volt battery. This will actually help you start the bike if you're just going to be kickstarting it on an utterly dead battery. For me, since these 2020s don't have a kickstart on them, I didn't actually bother with the pre-charge harness because it's not really going to make much of a difference if you're bump starting it. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a closer look at this product from Tokyo Off-Road, the BLS starting system. He actually gives these battery harnesses to you. I think it's included with the purchase. These things are about 30 bucks, and my shipping, he ships it from Japan, and it actually came very, very quickly, and it wasn't even expensive. So this would be some good insurance for you if you've got a TPI bike, because that will get you home, because it will bump start with that right there. And then again, the harness is just for if you've got a kickstart on your bike. This will make it easier to pre-charge. It's a pre-charge device for the capacitor, make it easier to start. If you watched this far, I just want to thank you guys so much. If you haven't entered to win one of my dirt bikes, go over and do that right now. You can get these shirts right here. I also have a few different style hats that you can get in on, and air pumps and all kinds of different things. I'm trying to keep things in stock, and it's really difficult during this COVID-19 times. So anyway, just appreciate all of your support. Hope everyone is doing well and staying healthy. And until next time, let's leave a single track. Thanks.